Hello, dear students.
Hello, teacher.
What is London called when it doesn't have any electricity?
We don't know.
Maybe it's London. London? Okay. And as you have already guessed, today our topic is
Jokes.
British humor.
British humor. Good.
Yes. And okay, our first task, I can read it. According to research at Oxford University, these are some of the funniest jokes ever. Which do you find funny? And discuss with a partner. Okay, Arjan, your first joke is A.
Okay. This man is at home when he hears a knock at the door. He opens the door, but there is no one there. Looking down, he sees a snail. Disgusting. He picks up the snail and throws it away as far as he can. 2 years later, there is another knock on the door. The man opens the door and there is a snail. The snail wins. What did you do that for?
It's so funny. Okay, and joke D, maybe Julia.
Joke D. So why do Brits end up losing weight easily? Every time they make a purchase, they lose a couple of pounds.
Yeah, okay. And okay, a joke B. Okay, Rumisa.
Okay, there are 3 men stranded on a desert island. Buried in the sand, they find a magic lamp. The first man rubs the lamp to get the sand off it, and would you believe it? A genie appears. He offers the man 1 wish each. The first man wishes to be safely home, and poof, he disappears. The second man wishes the same thing. Poof, the third man sighs, I'm feeling lonely now. I wish my friends were back here.
That's funny, actually. Funny.
Yes. Okay, excellent. Our next task, we are asking the questions. Answer the questions. The first, what makes a joke funny? Your opinion? Yes.
I think what makes a joke funny are the elements of surprise and superiority. Also, if a joke hits you with an unexpected logical twist, it's funny.
Okay. And other opinion, girls? No? Okay. Do you think that different nationalities have different sense of humor? Why? Why not? Julia?
So humor is present across all cultures, all the globe, and for instance, British people tend to joke about the weather, and the weather is a main topic in jokes. Yes.
Okay.
So as Julia mentioned that actually humor is like a universal thing, but I guess like the language and the culture is very quite
Unique.
unique like representation of the culture and how and with which circumstances or conditions the people of like local specific region faces, and that's why they make some kind of joke, for example, that other people from different countries we couldn't get it. So that makes a difference.
Okay.
So interesting. Girls, excellent. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We are discuss jokes, okay, with a partner.
Okay.
So I don't know if it might say it's okay. I guess like this points
Yes. So I suppose like the joke C is quite funny because
Joke C is
quite
funny,
simple
but
to understand for all ages, for young people and old people.
quite funny when they just wish to come back,
game with the language,
Yes,
I can say so. It's often connected to the
What do you think about
your
that?
turn off.
The last one is a good one.
What is off? So you see,
Girls are finished. And next task. Okay, can you give me a definition of the words of the next task? Okay, the first word is bizarre.
Bizarre is an adjective. It means very weird, strange, or unusual.
Okay, next word is comedians. Girls?
Comedian is a person whose job is to make people laugh by telling jokes and amusing stories.
Okay, next word, sarcasm.
So may I answer?
Okay.
Sarcasm refers to the use of words that mean opposite meaning. So this sarcasm usually use in order to insult someone or criticize something.
Excellent, girls. And our last word is make fun of. Zhan?
So make fun of means to insult someone. It usually have a negative meaning. So it also similar to the word to offend.
Okay, excellent. And the next, the text. You need to put these words in the gaps. You have 5 minutes, and we are check.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
5 minutes later.
So can we check? Can we check? And we will check our text. And first sentence. Lisa.
Okay, humor is an important aspect of life in Britain. British people can laugh and make jokes in almost any everyday situation. A lot of people consider that laughter is more important in apartments than good looks or money.
I disagree.
Why?
Because laughter isn't right answer. I suppose good sense of humor is the right answer.
Okay. Excellent.
So the nation-star comedians are superstars who perform live shows all over the country in front of thousands of fans.
Excellent.
And
Zhan.
it is well known that laughter is good for you.
Good.
It's true. Okay, before it. Julia.
The British often use sarcasm. For example, they might say "well done" when someone makes a mistake.
Can I make
Okay. Okay.
British comedy characters are often very unkind and rude to each other, and British people love to make fun of themselves.
Excellent. And finished sentence. Misa.
The Mr. Bean TV shows and films, for example, have been popular in over 200 countries over the last 20 years. Mr. Bean is funny because he does simple, everyday things in an extremely bizarre, absurd way.
Okay, girls. Everything excellent. And the next task, we are answering the questions. Okay. First questions. According to the text, what 3 qualities might be important in choosing a partner? Rumisa.
Okay. If they are good sense of humor, good looks, and money.
Okay. Second question, Julia.
So how do people feel when they laugh and why? So people feel happiness when they laugh because their body produces hormones which make them happier.
Okay. Next question.
Also, can I?
Okay.
What may be the connection with the weather and laughter in Britain? So the weather is always bad in Britain. That's why there is a connection between the jokes and the weather.
Yeah, that's true. Next.
Can I?
Jean.
So the difference between British musicians and comedians is that unlike musicians, British comedians are not very popular in other countries because the sense of humor of British people are really specific and different.
Thank you so much. And next question.
Can I answer?
Okay.
Are people in British comedy shows always polite to each other? Explain your answer. So I think, according to the text, British people in comedy, people in British comedy are often are often rude and unkind to each other. So British people like to make fun of themselves. That's the reason why their characters are unkind.
Excellent. Next questions. All the volunteers.
So is Mr. Bean popular around the world? Explain your answer. So according to the text, it is said that even though British humor is kind of like strange, so the show Mr. Bean is broadcasted all over the 20 countries all over the world.
Okay. And last question.
According to the text, why do people like Mr. Bean? People like him because he does like everyday actions in a very eccentric, energetic way, and that's why people find it hilarious and very relatable. That makes them entertained.
Okay. Thank you so much for this lesson. And we are finished. Yes. And yes. Okay. Our home task. The next lesson the next class we're doing 5 tasks and our fixed task and force. Okay? Are you understanding? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Goodbye.